Okay. Hello guys. This is LukeJ speaking. Welcome to this LukeJ62895's unboxing video special event. Now, I don't have a package with me this time, but it may come next month. If y'all are wondering, because this is a little bit different than my LukeJ62895 unboxing videos. But this time, this is something a little bit different than what I said in this main channel videos. Hold on. Sorry about that, but anyway, we got some unique challenges to show you because I wanted to tell you more about the some LukeJ62895's unboxing video special before it comes. Because I wanted to tell you more about the special event video, because I think Marshall recently came out with a single called Raised by the VHS. Now, I just wanted to tell you this. If you haven't seen the title below in this YouTube channel, I was recently going to show you what's going to be in this YouTube video. And that's what's coming up on my main channel. This might be the first time I'm doing the upcoming video, which you used to be. It's just like Costa Rica in style, but it's different than that, you know. But let's see how Marshall did in this Raised by the VHS, shall we? But I'm not going to iTunes Store right now. I'm looking at the App Store. Look at Spotify and see if I download Spotify. If not, then I'm turning it all the way to 0. For one, because I wanted to make sure that I hit a copyright by some copyright holders, by the way. That way I have to edit them out, thankfully. And 2, if I can search it all out, and that way I can do it anyway. Well, it's kind of like this, okay? One thing for sure, because I like to do some things just like LJPCBN Reacts episode to be announced. I can't remember what it's going to be yet, but we'll see what happens. But then again, I'm getting a CD in April. I'm so excited to tell you about this, you know? But, you know, one thing for sure, it's going to be on iTunes, but I'm searching Raised by the VHS while we wait on this download thing to happen right now. Okay, let me check. Marshall Brown. Okay, search. Okay, this is the way to your school. Why does this thing not exist? If it doesn't, then oh well, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh. Fully. Oh, where's Raised by the VHS? Dang it! I didn't see it anywhere. All I saw was some... Oh, there we go. It's 99 cents. Okay. There we go. Got Raised by the VHS. It's just a single, for you guys to listen to, so 99 cents, not that bad, but all we have left is to listen to it on Spotify and give my reactions to it, and I'll see you the next day or something. Because I gotta get some excuses for a little bit, because I am currently getting back in the line of making another B&F Vlogs episode in development, but yeah. Let you all know about that, but yeah. Logging into Facebook now, in case I don't want to listen to much Meatloaf, and that way I won't hit a copyright strike by some owners of Meatloaf, Universal Media Group or something like that. Because I don't want to do that at all. Sadly. No thanks. I mean, because this is not an Absent Space episode, just be warned. That's all. But yeah, I'm searching Raised by the VHS right now. This might be a single I'm looking forward to. by the VHS. Search. There we go. Got it. Well, we already got 4 songs by Marshall Brown. And that's about, well, either that or just 1 song. You kidding me? Okay. That's it. Here comes nothing. We're going to download it and save it. Oh, crap. We're not going to do that? Oh, well. Dismiss. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to play that single and we're going to listen to it. Even though that's my friend, Marshall Brown, right there. Even though he plays VHS, though. Marshall, if you're watching this, for you, I'm going to play this now for those of you guys at LukeJ62895's YouTube channel and see what I got, shall we? So, for the first time ever on LukeJ62895's YouTube channel, here's Raised by the VHS. Okay. 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 That's fine. Okay. Bam, ow. Okay. That was great music, by the way. Bam! Yeah. Okay. That was weird. So anyways, that's Raised by the VHS. One of my first spots of this song. That was amazing! But anyways, I'll have to go, edit the rest of the BNF Vlogs episode, BNF Vlogs episode 76 for right now. And when we come back, we're gonna show you what's gonna happen to Raised by the VHS and all the stuff Marshall is doing. We'll be right back.
Thank you! My name is Marshall Brown, And we are the Texas Thunderstorm Band. We're gonna take a second to just make a little adjustment. All right. So let me tell you, like yesterday, did y'all witness that hail that was coming down and all the flood water and everything? That's actually the marketing team for Texas Thunderstorm. Just throwing that out there. Now let me tell you something else. I was there too. And it's times like this that just, make me glad to be here, especially when it's sunny. You know? Oh, hey. We got someone up there. Got ourselves a secret admirer. Okay. Do y'all know what the most important meal of the day is? It's breakfast, yeah. So that's why we're about to sing a song about the most important meal of the day, but you have to do a little call and response. It's a little something where I'm gonna ask you if you happen to like a certain meal for breakfast. Kick it off, Maggie. Do you like waffles? Yes, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yes, I love French toast. Can't wait to get my waffles! 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 Can't wait to get my waffles. Do you like waffles? Do you like pancakes? Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast. Can't wait to get my waffles. Oh, you in trouble now? MC Brown's back! We running this joint, let's go! Killing in the name of... Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of... Killing in the name of... Now you do what they told you. 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 Those who died were justified. Wearing a bag, they're the chosen one. Justified. Those who died were wearing a bag, they're the chosen one. Justified. Those who died were wearing a bag, they're the chosen one. Justified. Those who died were wearing a bag, they're the chosen one. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Oh! Name of... Name of... Now you do what they told you. 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 Now you're under control. Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't curse in front of nobody. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't curse in front of anybody. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't curse in front of anybody. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Screw you, I won't do what you tell me. Brother Swata! Swear words! All right. Now we're going to readjust again. By the way, you didn't hear the F word because they told us not to say the F word. So thank them. So yeah, I was doing what they told me. Hold on. Wait.
This video will be comprised of two parts. The first part is the official Guest Week episode that I wanted to do, which features Rachel McGovern. And the second part will be a retrospective on the past few years in which I have done this show. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and please enjoy Weekend Vlogs, the final show.
Where the hell has he been? Is he even here? Marshall! Dude!
What's up?
This is what you've been doing?
Yeah.
You've been playing The Sims 2 for a whole year.
Yeah. TV go dark!
Mitch!
Yeah?
Jesus. What have you been feeding him? I got the door. Let's go. On my couch.
What? Did you guys carry me in here? Wait. But after a whole lot of waiting and a whole lot of just doing nothing, here I am. This is the last Weekend Vlogs episode of the year 2015. How long was I out for?
30 seconds.
Oh. That's okay then. This is Guest Week on Weekend Vlogs! Hello, people of the universe, and welcome to yet another Guest Week episode of Weekend Vlogs, starring me, Marshall Brown, and our very special guest this month, hailing all the way from... How far did you walk to get here?
20 minutes.
From 20 minutes from here, yes. Please welcome our very special guest, Rachel McGovern. All right, there she is. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, you might notice that Mitch isn't here anymore. The reason why I left was because...
I hate him.
Yeah, because
My stomach was having the rumblies that only human hands could satisfy.
Okay. But in all seriousness, though, the reason why Mitch left was because there was this Steel Panther concert that he couldn't miss. Just wanted to throw that out there. Questions. Let's do questions. Questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm sure you need no introduction anymore, but please, could you, in your own words, introduce yourself to the millions and billions of people watching this right now?
Well, I'm Rachel. I've known Marshall since our freshman year.
Damn right.
Yeah, I think we had our first class together, college writing, spring semester.
It was spring semester, but it wasn't the first class, because if we want to go way,
it wasn't the first class.
If you want to go way back, you know.
It wasn't the first class I've ever taken, but I'm pretty sure it was the first class I might have taken with you.
All right.
I actually had class and missed a semester before.
Yeah.
And what else? I'm a math major and I'm a dance minor. I've changed my major around a lot, so shout out to all my STEM community people. Yep. Working hard, killing it in McMichael and Duke.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for your little elevator pitch. If you wanted to go even further, you could have said something about how your skills include this and this and this or whatever. But yeah, like, if you really want to go way back, it surely has been a long time coming. I mean, even a little bit after we all took Elon 101 or Global Experience, you were there from the beginning-ish. It was amazing to think about it, but still, like, that was basically 4 years ago. 4 whole years, and we're seniors now, about to graduate.
I know, oh my
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, time flies.
Yeah, alright. So, next question. There were a lot of reasons why I wanted to have you on the show. We'll get to those other reasons in a bit, but right now, I kind of want to just touch up on what you just said about the whole changing majors thing. What made you want to change from one major to the next?
Okay, well, I started off in chemical engineering. And after the first semester, I looked at, the other chemistry classes and other classes I would need to take in the years and semesters coming. And I just decided, I guess I don't really like chemistry as much as I thought.
C for chemistry, am I right?
Yeah. And so I had a feeling that I wanted to stick with engineering. So I just changed my major around within the engineering 3-2 program. And after a while, I just realized that I wasn't as passionate about it, so I just changed to computer science, and that's where I had, I saw most of my, I saw a lot of time. I can't even speak apparently.
Yeah, I know, you're speechless in my presence.
Oh yes. Oh gosh. Marshall.
Go on, you comp sci people like me.
So, that's when I spent most of my time with, obviously comp sci people, and did we have any class? I think you were too.
We had discrete.
We had discrete. Okay, yeah, that's right. And after that, I just realized, everyone in the computer science department was just so talented, and I realized that I wasn't as passionate about that as I thought too, because I was seeing all these people, and they were coding on their own time, regardless if it was homework, or they would take that extra step to...
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't necessarily code on my own time as much as you think other people did, despite the fact that there have been some times where I've been known to dabble with Arduinos.
Yeah, but basically I just saw that everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot more than I did, and I just thought, okay, if I'm not as into it as they are, I probably shouldn't be in this major.
Yeah.
I also was not very good at it. I was okay, I got by, but I wouldn't consider myself an aficionado by any stretch of the imagination. But I was doing really well in all of my math classes, and it came time that I had to, decide on my major, because at this point I was a junior, and I was a semester before going abroad, so I really needed to declare something. And I just found math, and that's what was basically available for me to graduate on time, and I was doing really well in my classes, like I said before. So
and what is going to be printed on that piece of paper that they give you?
It's going to say Rachel Charlotte McGovern with a Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics and a concentration in Applied Mathematics.
There you go. So that's it. Mine's going to say Marshall Collier Brown with a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with minors in Math and Music Technology. See what I did with that.
I didn't know they put their minors on your degree too. Did they write that down?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think they give them to you separately.
I also didn't know that your middle name was Collier.
And I didn't know that your middle name was Charlotte.
Oh.
We learn something new about each other every day, don't we? But that's crazy. I can't think of anybody else that kind of flip-flopped as much as you did. Except for Kelly. But without name dropping too much, let's just move on to that other thing that I was trying to say. You did study abroad.
I did.
Where did you go?
I went to Brighton, England, and I studied abroad at Sussex University, and that's Brighton is like maybe an hour south of London. It's on the southern coast of England, and it's gorgeous. It's a cute little beach town. They have a pebble beach, and they have a long boardwalk with a bunch of games and rides, and you know, it's just so nice. There's so much going on there, a lot of good restaurants and things like that, and everyone was just so cool. I loved it there so much.
Well, good to hear. I myself have studied abroad and took about a J-term semester to just go to Costa Rica. I'm sure anybody who watches my videos knows how fun that was. But, you know, to each his or her own or everything. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I might have enjoyed mine.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave. I
didn't want to leave Costa Rica either.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know, paradise and then some, in my opinion. Yeah. But you came back.
I did.
And then you came to my little party that I had.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your barbecue.
And then I saw you again.
Yes.
And I was pretty...
and it feels so good.
Yeah, how come we don't ever collaborate on singing and stuff like we used to?
We did, yeah.
We did that one time. Okay, before we go too off topic, I want to move on to the next question. So now, getting into those other reasons why I had you on the show, you used to have quite the hockey career.
Oh, gosh.
Would you like to tell me more about that?
Oh, okay. Well, I grew up in Boston, and my dad was very into hockey growing up. A lot of my family members either played hockey or just like watching it. So I grew up skating quite frequently. That was the fun thing to do in the family, is go ice skating. I always had my own skates. And then when I got to high school, I started getting more into it, and I just thought, I think it'd be cool to join my high school team. So I played for 2 years on the high school team that I went to.
Okay.
And then I joined the club team here at Elon because I just wasn't ready to stop yet.
So how long have you played the club team?
I played for my first 3 years here at Elon. I haven't played this year, but
understandable.
Yeah, dues are expensive, but it's okay.
But have you made any good shots? Any highlights you want to share?
Oh gosh, I was really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh. I used to think that you were like the greatest thing since plumbing.
Oh.
But now my hopes and dreams have been shattered.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm really bad at golfing, and that's like the thing that my family does. Like it's an unwritten rule. If you're a member of the Brown family, you must play golf.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Soon that's gonna change to guitar, but we'll see what happens. But you like playing hockey either way.
I did, yeah. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun stuff?
Yeah, I just like being out on the ice. It's really, I don't know, just gliding around and doing my thing. It's a lot of fun.
All right. So, we're going to move on to our next question.
Yeah.
We're only a few weeks away from graduating.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
So, what are your plans, if you have any?
So, as I said before, I'm a dance minor. I think I said that before.
Yes, you did.
So, dance is actually something that I'm very passionate about and I'm much better at than ice hockey.
Well, we got a dancer.
Yeah. So, I applied to this program out in Los Angeles and I got accepted, and it's a 2-month program. I'm going to be just training at this studio called Millennium, and they're really popular out there. And I'm going to have an advisor just kind of help me assimilate to the, Los Angeles city life, and I'm just going to dance like all day, every day. I'm very excited. That's like a dream come true.
That's awesome. Do you think you'll be staying in LA after your 2 months?
Hopefully. I mean, I don't have a job lined up or anything yet, but that's the goal.
Awesome. What do you think you'll be doing job-wise with this whole math major you finally decided on after so much thinking?
Yeah, I'm hoping to use my degree to, obviously get my first job and support myself and become financially independent. But then I'm hoping that along the way maybe I can book some dance jobs, and if dance is the direction that I can go in and support myself, then that's probably the direction I'll head in. That's the direction I hope I can head in.
Huh. I wish you good luck with all of that. So, anyways, I want to move on to just a few more questions before we skedaddle and stuff.
Okay.
We've been here for quite a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
We pretty much know this place like the back of our hands.
Yeah.
So, I want to ask you, where is your favorite place to go around Elon campus?
Oh, okay. That's a difficult question. I'm probably going to say my favorite place is like either food-wise or just a place I like to hang out.
It doesn't matter.
I think I'm gonna say that my favorite place is by Lake Marynell, where all the swinging benches are.
I like going there too and just skating by also, just because if you're
The
very
swans there.
if you're very lucky, you can not be bit by them and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, but what about what about places where there are food?
Smitty's.
Of course, Smitty's. You can't go wrong without Smitty's.
Favorite.
I myself, can't live without a little Qdoba here and there. Just sprinkle it in.
Doba's good. Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I'm a fan of the root. If I'm getting like an actual meal, then I would definitely choose the root. That's my favorite place.
Because nobody outside of the Elon bubble knows what truffle fries are or how great they are. So you might as well just, take that in.
Yeah.
All right, couple more questions before we get done. So, this guy behind us is playing his music really loudly.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wanted to do a little competition, what song would you play to get back at him?
Okay. I would probably play Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On really loud.
Awesome. I'd play Shaka Run really loud.
I don't think they would hear it because they're already playing their own music, but I think that'd be a fun song to just jam out to. They're playing it at the Taylors earlier.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I
it is
came
funny.
in and it was jamming out.
Well, all right. I got one more question left before I wrap things up. First of all, thanks again for being here. You're the best and everything.
Thank you.
All right. So, we're going to graduate. We're going to be out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Bittersweet.
Let's just say that you weren't doing this dancing thing and you had a whole month to yourself. If you could do whatever the heck you wanted in that 1 month before you had to do, work for the rest of your life,
Okay.
what would you do?
Oh, that's easy. I would travel. I would go back to England. I would visit all of the friends that I made abroad, and I would just, country hop and go all around Europe and go back to the places that I saw already that I really loved. Visit, some of my friends. So I do have some friends that are like from Europe and they're living there, and yeah, that's probably what I would do, and just go back and travel some more.
Yeah, I hear you. That's good stuff. And, that's all the questions that I have for you. So
Wait, before we go, I have a surprise for you.
What?
Let me go get it. I'll be right back.
A surprise?
Yeah.
What could it be?
Okay.
Rachel, you're back.
Yeah, so I remember way back when we first decided that I should be on this show.
Oh, yeah?
I said, hey, we should play this trivia game.
Okay.
And if you get a question wrong, I get to wax off some of your leg hair. Do you accept the challenge?
Are we really doing this?
We can do it.
It
doesn't hurt that bad, I promise.
I've
got the whole kit here. See?
I don't want.
It's very nice.
Let me just go ahead and end this interview, and then we can. Okay. It looks like that's going to do it for this portion of Weekend Vlogs. I want to thank y'all for watching. Mitch, why don't you come in here for a hot set?
Oh yeah, dude, that Steel Panther concert was amazing.
It was?
You should have heard him play Death to All the Metal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's my favorite song. I'm about to get waxed, so I think I'm just going to go. I want to thank these knuckleheads for helping me out with the video. Thank you so much for watching after all these years. Stay tuned after this portion where I'm going to have a little bit of a retrospective about all the episodes that I've done, and we're going to talk about what's going to happen next. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get this over with. Marshall Brown, out! Question.
Okay, so paella, a famous rice dish, originated in what country?
Oh man, I'm gonna get this wrong. Taiwan?
Spain.
No! What? I thought that was totally... Oh my god, I am so uncultured.
I'm just gonna do it right by your ankle.
Oh.
Oh, it's dripping.
Oh. Mitch, you might want to come over to the other side and get this. Like you could walk over. It's kind of warm.
Well, it's melted wax.
Oh yeah,
so
I forgot. Oh man.
Might need a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna try and take it off. I really hope.
Rachel, just so you know, I did this for you.
You did this for me. I'm honored to wax your leg, Marshall. Okay, ready?
No, but go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh God! Oh! That hurt. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed my final episode of Weekend Vlogs, including that last bit where my leg got waxed off. With that said, I want to take some time to just take one last final look back at the many years that I put into this show before I pack up shop and move out of here. And yes, that is right. I'm getting out of Elon and headed down to the Raleigh-Durham area to start my new job, and I really, really can't wait. But, of course, there are a few loose ends I need to tie up before I do that, specifically with this show and this YouTube thing I've done in general, because a lot of you may have been wondering, where have I been for the past year and a half? Was I really playing Sims 2? Well, to answer the first question, no, but I wasn't playing Sims 2. That was the second question, but still, that doesn't matter. I'm sure all of you are wondering why I didn't make any videos or any regular episodes of Weekend Vlogs, to be more specific. Well, the real reason was because 2016 was such a busy year for me. I stepped it up, I worked hard with classes and with jobs and internships, and I put myself in a great spot to which the next chapter of my life will be a great step forward that I'm going to enjoy. And I had to set aside doing YouTube so that I can really focus on myself. And with that said, now that my whole entire college experience is over, so was my experience with Weekend Vlogs and doing the show. The point of the show was to kind of give everybody a window of what it's like here at Elon, and basically to give everybody an idea of what I see here. That was the original intent with doing this show. Heck, I wasn't even supposed to open it up to people outside of the Elon bubble, but I did it anyways, just for you guys. Still, I apologize if I kept anybody waiting for too long. I probably should have at least said something about Weekend Vlogs in general, but then again, you probably might have noticed that I haven't been gone forever if you actually follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where I've been posting a lot of sub-content and a lot of good pictures and small videos. It's kind of a thing that I've done on the side, along with just working hard with classes and with jobs and internships, really trying to set forth the great future for myself. That was what mattered most to me. But then again, it's not like I didn't enjoy Weekend Vlogs to begin with. I really did enjoy the show. It was great. I liked having people on the show and having people work with me. We made some great funny bits. It was awesome. I had some great conversations along the way. And when it comes to my Elon experience in general, I really have learned more than I ever thought I could have ever learned about myself and about programming. Heck, that's my major. But still, I'm getting a little bit off track. So, what's going to happen next? I'm sure all of you are wondering. Well, for one thing, once I actually start working, I definitely want to be able to make some more content in some way, shape, or form. But it's definitely not going to be anything related with Weekend Vlogs. That ship has sailed. What's going to happen next, though? I'm sure you'll see the occasional random video on my main channel if you want to subscribe to there, but this second channel is not going to die. Very soon, one thing I really wanted to do, one thing I've always wanted to do, is to make a podcast where I just talk about, my critiques on things I see in life, whether it be music, movies, video games, or what else. I just want to do, a sort of opinionated piece podcast in which I just talk about certain things and not necessarily my own life, because I want to just put my opinion out there so that, anybody who's anybody could see it. Beyond that, I want to be able to really utilize some of my new equipment, some of my new mics, and just use this podcast to possibly put this out on, SoundCloud and have a bit more of a sort of conventionalized, scaled back sort of way of just expressing myself. There will be more music. There will be, other songs that I'll put up there, but I don't know if I'll ever make an album again, like Save My Love, because that itself was like a full-time job. But, either way, there's a lot of possibilities. I don't know if a label, I don't know if I'll be able to ever actually make any new content in general, whether it be as traditional as this or as centric as what I would see with a podcast, or what I'd hear rather, it all just depends on what I decide to do. But then again, I want to thank everybody who's been there with me since the beginning. You can still follow me on social media other than YouTube, obviously, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I do, whether it be for fun or for work, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy everything that I've done thus far, like many of y'all have in the past. It's been one hell of a ride. I definitely want to thank everybody for supporting the show, all the guests who have ever been involved with my show, anybody who's even cameoed, anybody who's ever helped out with filming. I definitely want to thank you for making this possible. With that said, that's the end. I'm going to just go back to packing my boxes up. I cannot wait to move into this new apartment next week, as in, filming dates and stuff like that, because by the time I put out this video, I'll already have a lot of my stuff moved into my new apartment. But here we go. We'll see what happens next. Definitely be patient. That's the biggest tip I can give to anybody who follows me, because I don't know if I'll be able to ever make any sort of, new content that is as long or as elaborate as I've done in the past. But we'll see. It'll be just for fun. I was definitely never in it for the money or the fame. I just wanted to do this just because I like doing this, and I guess we'll just have to see what happens next. Me personally, I think the future's looking bright. With that said, thank you everybody for watching. It's time to go. Goodbye for now. Not forever, but for now. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to a special event unboxing video. I am so sorry for the huge delay. I am just recently wanted to get ready for be impatient for cameos for a while, and now I'm just ready to get back and doing other things real quick, because as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Marshall Brown have recently get ready to work on my package as of now. So right now, we're going to talk about it now. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to look at a not Bonnie Friends box, no, that's copyright. A Lavon Media video, because he recently told me that that Larry from the Schuster Network will not be eligible to be made a cameo for this video. So Larry, if you're watching this, don't get too rough on me. So there you go on that. Anyways, we're gonna make cameos starting with Lavon, and tomorrow we're gonna bring Branden Plumley into the mix. So there you go on that. Anyways, enjoy the video, and we'll see you on some other cameo appearances. So I'll see you there. See ya.
Alrighty. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lavon Vonla, aka Lavon Media, doing a review, or rather a raw review of Marshall Brown's Raised by the VHS, which is basically a fantastic but amazing song that I've listened to. And let me just say right now that the song itself is, you know, like I said, it's pretty interesting. Like, it's a pretty interesting, you know, song. And, you know, like I said, you know, we start off like, the song actually, you know, basically start off, you know, you know, it started off with a sound of a VCR player turning on, and we see a VHS actually you know inserted into the player, and then after the player we hear this amazing, you know, that amazing, you know, da 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 da, you know, country styled guitar sound. And then we hear the lyric about how great and personal, you know the life of the 1980s and the 1990s when it came to you know, watching our favorite movies, that is on a format like VHS. And, you know, personally, you know, I mean, I just listened to this song the second time around, because I actually listened to the song twice, and let me just say right now that you know, this song is a very great song. It's not just an amazing song. It's also a type of song that actually reminds me of because basically reminds me of me when I was a kid, even though I don't grow up in the 80s or 90s, because I was born in 98, so I didn't experience of the whole VHS hype of the 90s is like, but I did in fact experience the meaningful and the meaning of you know, of where VHS is and how VHS works, you know, around the early 2000s, because me personally, I have that personal nostalgia factor when it came to watching, you know, my favorite films that is on the particular format. I mean, hell, I have some VHS tapes that I actually have right now, like, you know, like Terminator 2 and, you know, and X-Men 2. And, you know, like I said, these particular movies are, you know, are actually one of my favorite films of all time. And these particular formats, especially T2, it's actually one of the main reasons of why you should actually get a film like Terminator 2 on VHS. I mean, sure, like cassette tapes, you know, the quality is not as perfect. But that's what I like about VHS, is that the quality doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you know, like there's a lot of fun things that is on a VHS, like, you know, what's around in the beginning and the middle and the end and previews and... Oh, and my favorite part of watching a VHS tape, and that is for the fact that at the very end of a VHS tape, you can actually get all the behind the scenes stuff at the end to see how the filmmakers make their own films and all that goody shit. Like I wish they still do that. I mean, I wish that format still exists, but in a different light, like in a different way, like special features at the very end of a format. That's what I really want to see at the end. Like it's a post-credit scene after the post-credit scene. It's basically what it is. Like, I have the nostalgia factor. But anyway, what are my thoughts of the production of the song and the quality of the song? Well, the quality is pretty excellent. Like I actually love, the particular quality of how the song, how the production sounding of it is, because for a song that Luke want me to send to me, which is his one of his family members or something, but you mean anyways, but for that production value quality, it sounds so good. Like it sounded like something I'm listening to at a studio. Like it's so professional sounding. Like I can hear the vocals clearly. I can hear the instruments clearly. I could just hear a lot of great mixing too. Like that's actually one of the best sounding, professional sounding mixing I have ever heard of. Especially the one I'm listening to on this iPad, even though I didn't listen to it on my stereo speaker. I did, however, recognize for the fact that the song itself it has that studio-like quality, something that I wish I would have accomplished for my music. And anyways, the vocals is actually pretty good. It has that fast country vibe onto how it is, and it's actually pretty great that we have a song, especially one that's in a country style, that's talking about a subject of the personal life of meaning, and the nostalgia factor of what we've seen on movies on VHS as a kid. And it's not just the VHS film as a kid. It's more like what you get on video rental, like stuff like Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, all those particular goodies. And I would like to say that my final thoughts of the song is what should I rate this song? I'm gonna personally rate this song a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Sure, if there's any flaws I could put over the song, it's the fact that I'm trying to think of something. Oh my god, it's like one of those songs that I can't think of any flaws. I mean, sure, there's like movies, no songs have to be out of this flaw, so I guess I could do. I think the only flaw I can put in is that maybe the song would have been a bit longer. But that's just how I see it. Other than that, it's such a perfect song that I can't think of any flaws besides that. It's so perfect. Because, man, it just reminds me of the good old days. Well, anyways, this may be a long cameo, or maybe it is a long cameo, unless people are gonna be unless a lot of stuff I have to edit that out. On the other hand, for this unboxing review. Anyways, Luke, if you're watching this, I'd like to say that thank you for me to be part of this cameo of this video, and I'd like to thank you that for me being part of this accomplishment of this this unboxing, because I actually thank you for actually making my first time review. I mean, sure, it's not written or anything. I'm just doing a raw review of it, of how I think of the song is. So I'm just pointing this out, but anyways, I'd like to thank you for my for my participation, and take care. See ya.
I want to thank Lavon for giving out the very long cameo in this video. And yes, I do appreciate his thoughts on the Raised by the VHS, and I do appreciate what he said. So when we do come back, we'll bring more cameos on the upcoming unboxing video special event. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, this is Marshall Brown with a brand new video. So I'm recording this part of the video on the first day of November, and I personally know November as No Shave November. So for this video, here's what you're about to see. I'm completely clean shaven right now, but for every day in November, I'm going to take about 3 pictures of myself, and you are going to see how much my facial hair grows in No Shave November. So this is day 1, and with that said, let the pictures begin. Well, here we are. The month of November has now ended. And as of now, I'm recording this part of the video on December 1st, which is also my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And as you can see, this is what a whole month's work looks like. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more Marshall Brown videos all the time. But with that said, I'd like to make a special announcement. In terms of my podcast and video content, I am going to go off the grid for the next few months until the month of April of next year. Reason being is, as of now, I'm going to devote all of my time and energy outside of work to my new EP, which is called Raised by the VHS. And I'm happy to announce to you that the EP will be released in April of 2018. I haven't confirmed a day yet, but if you follow me on social media, you'll be the first to know when it all comes together, as that comes together. I have a couple more announcements I'd like to make in regards to Raised by the VHS. Not only will the CD version of that release contain some exclusive tracks you cannot get online, but all of the proceeds made from Raised by the VHS will go to charity. I'm going to be donating everything I make from this EP to Elon-thon 2018. So not only will you be supporting my music, but you'll be supporting saving children's lives all across the earth, which is a very important cause that I'm very happy to support. So with that said, be sure to check out the EP when it comes out April of 2018. And thank you so much for following me in all these past years. Here's to a bright, beautiful, shining 2018. Marshall Brown, out!
Welcome back to some an unboxing video special event. I am very sorry for the huge delay. In the few moments, we're going to make some cameo appearances again, just like Lavon did to his. And we're going to be making some for this upcoming YouTube video, just letting them about that. And yeah, want to let you know about that, everyone. We promise you that Brandon's going to make cameos today. And Brandon told me he wants me to join in via Discord. So yeah, even though he did set me like a cameo appearance, if that's possible. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see what happens. Then, Billy, meanwhile, told me that he wants me to do another cameo appearance on the following day after school. You know, Billy, if you're watching this, for you, you earned it, buddy. And as far as Andrew, Adam, Christopher, Branden Croker, everybody else has as what Alex Perez and Rodney Flipton has concerned, because I wrote messages telling them that I need cameos done by April. I just want it done, you know, because I need it to get finished, you know. Just let them know and everything. I asked Alex this on your questions answered, but Alex, if you're watching this, for you, I just wanted to get that done as quickly as I can to get that released in time. Like this video here. If you haven't saw it in the description box below. But yeah. Later about that, everyone. Oh, I didn't see that Brandon's online yet. So, okay. But anyway, let's enjoy some cameo appearances. And I'll see you in some upcoming in the package video. So when we come back, we will see what I can do on this Branden Plumley video / whatever it is. So I'll be right back for you guys. I am so sorry, everyone. I've been waiting on some cameos and everything for my main channel video. And now I've recently found out that Bambi Man, aka Branden Croker, is interested in the video. So, without further ado, let's just find some, let's do some cameos from Branden Plumley and Billy, Moody, and everybody else. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is a pretty groovy song. This definitely seems like it could accompany some sort of family sitcom. I mean, Raised by the VHS, that just screams like something that would come from some type of family sitcom that you'd see on TGIF or something like that. So, yeah, definitely a pretty interesting and groovy song.
Thanks, Bambi Man. And now we're gonna go over to Remix Plum and we'll see what his reactions and thoughts on Raised by the VHS. Branden, what's your thoughts on that?
I think this is gonna be epic. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be epic because I enjoy his music. It's too bad that he doesn't have his music on iTunes and all that jazz anymore, but I think this is going to be super awesome. Marshall, I'm telling you, I'm still your biggest fan, and Restricted Area is my #1 favorite. And that's all. Back to you.
Thank you.
Raised by the VHS from Marshall Brown is absolutely legit. It's one of the best songs for Marshall Brown that he's ever done since he released Save My Love and Hometown Ballad. 3 of the best songs that Marshall Brown has ever done. They're all amazing, and I have to give Marshall Brown a lot of credit. He has done every single song that I can remember, and let me tell you, Marshall, you are the man. I couldn't be more proud of you than ever before. Hometown Ballad, Say My Love, and now Raised by the VHS. Absolutely incredible, young man. You have definitely put one hell of a music icon. And I can't thank you enough. You are the man, Marshall. Keep it up.
Hello everybody, this is Christopher here, back again, and today I am going to do, I'm going to do a little reaction video to a soundtrack, and this soundtrack that I have is Raised by a VHS by Marshall Brown. So, apparently Luke Jeffers has sent me this track and wants me to react to it. Let's see how that goes. Without further ado, let's get started. A tape? Sounds like a tape can put in. Sounds like
Well, I come home from school now, and my grandmother said to me, she said, "Hey, baby, love, what do you learn today?" And I say nothing. See, I don't look from the classroom, my lessons coming from the screen. 'Cause Richardson, this is my physics teacher, and 40 years okay, because I'm raised by the VHS. Yes, I'm raised by the VHS. If you're having a birthday and some jokers got the camera set, then you'll be praised by the VHS. Ooh, yeah, you better pull another one off of the shelf. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah, it's the weekend, but I got the blues. You see, my daddy's busy with taxes and trying to send some faxes, and my mom is buying shoes. Oh man, I hate to say it, but I'm a growing boy, so I'ma let Blockbuster take care of the rest of my love and pride and joy, because I'm raised by the VHS. Yes, I'm raised by the VHS. If you're down in an FYE, just trying to be the movie aisles past, then you'll be praised by the VHS. Rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm raised by the VHS. Yes, I'm raised by the VHS. Oh man, you're trying to feel good, then put your eyes to the test, and let's get dazed by the VHS. Be kind of rewind.
Alright, that's gonna be do it. I just gotta say, that was pretty a classic song with the guitar stuff, with all the guitars and everything else, and the VHS sound effect. That sounds pretty good. Good song, Marshall Brown. Keep it up. Well, anyways, that's gonna do it for this reaction video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video coming soon. Peace.
I am so sorry for the huge delay. I want to thank every single one of you for the cameos. Now, tomorrow, we're going to bring you a special message for Lavon Vonla 2018. And when we come back, we'll give you another package video on what's gonna be happening to Lavon Vonla 2018. We'll be right back.
And now, the many outfits of Marshall Brown. Business Marshall.
I think based on our performance last quarter, we can really improve on our infrastructure by investing in new technology.
Safari Marshall.
There I was on African safari looking for strange phenomenons when right in front of me, that's when I saw it. A giant frog.
Gamer Marshall.
Hey man, you wanna play League? No, wait. I will own you in Smash Bros. Who's your main? Mine's Captain Falcon.
Frat Boy Marshall.
Hey man, what you doing here? You know any brothers? You know anybody? Come on, man. Yo, we gotta get out of here. This place is full of grenades. Where's Trent at?
Playboy Mansion Marshall.
If you look over to the grotto, you might find Miss January. Anybody for a game of tennis?
Skater Marshall.
I was on my way back the other day and I hit that pipe in front of these kids. It was totally swagalicious.
Tourist Marshall.
Wow, it's hot here. Guys, we're going ziplining today, or does anybody know how to say bathroom in Spanish?
And finally, Cowboy Marshall.
It's the Colonnade Spring Carnival, people! Yeah!
Mom wants to just make sure I'm still at college. So it's like, he's not even there. Like, I don't see, like, there's no
Where'd he go?
There's no grades. Like, you go to college. I'm like, my dad was here today.
Where'd he go?
My shit, and he was just like,
Where'd he go?
how's it going?
There he is.
How are you? Is everything
That's what my
okay?
parents say.
I'm like, got it. Dad. I'm good, man. I'm alright. I'm alive, right? I mean, I've survived 3 years of it, so. Yeah.
Does he have a water bowl?
And I'm just like, oh, I don't remember what I did last night.
Smile for the camera. Aw, he's camera shy.
No, he's just playing.
Camera shy
Come here,
puppy.
Ollie.
He's puppy. Ooh, chicken.
Ollie.
I'm going to give him a pet. Nice, cute. Oh, come back. No, he doesn't like me.
Hi. You guys are playing. Hi. I'm gonna get it. I got it. Got it. What? Do you want it? Yes. Do you want it? Those are mine. Do you want it? Huh?
This is why I just don't wear shoes around the floor. Because I always take off my footballs.
Like, got it.
Around the floor. And it just doesn't, like, I just.
Mostly because I just, the only time I really wear shoes is when I go distances
I wear
in
these
public.
things.
Yeah.
There he is.
You know, if you step on a nail or
Oh, a
something.
little white ball stuff.
Yeah. I never hurt myself.
Hi.
These are a lot.
Say hi to the camera.
Ollie.
Aw, he wants to cuddle. No. I just want to hug it. I just want
Got
to.
you.
What are you making with the fun?
Ooh, you're playing tug of war.
Got you.
What is fun?
Even better.
Oh, I think he's breaking it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's puppy teeth.
He's got a huge, nice grip.
There's puppy teeth.
Ooh, God. Look at a strong puppy. Strong little puppy. That's what you are.
Ollie bear.
Look at it, sweet, cute, and cuddly. Come here, puppy. Come here. No, wrong way. Oh, come on. Oh, wow, man.
No.
Oh, no, not the flip-flop. Not the flip-flop. Oh, not the flip-flop. No! Oh, he ain't the flip-flop. Oh, my God. Wow.
I will get you a sock. Be right back.
He seemed to like that, but then he got bored.
May I please pet?
You may.
You know, we all get bored of things.
Oh, he licked. Cute. Oh.
Alright, you're going down then.
He's a very frisky little puppy. Ladies and gentlemen, the pup has left the building.
The Elon Colonnades Carnival is April 23rd, 2015. You better hurry, and come on down to the biggest carnival of the century! Howdy, folks. How's it going? I am the Colonnades Cowboy, representing the Colonnades Carnival Cavalcade Commercial Club, and I am happy to announce that I am back from the dead for the Colonnades Carnival. Yeehaw! There's gonna be more fun to be had than I can even fit in my pickup truck. That's how much fun you're gonna have at the Colonnades Spring Carnival 2015!
2015. And you better believe that I'm gonna be there too, having myself a rootinest, tootinest, shootinest good time. Get ready to experience a whole day at the boardwalk. It's a whole day of beach-tastic fun. That's what I'm saying. There's gonna be food, music, festivities, and best of all your friends are gonna be there. There's gonna be cotton candy. I mean, who the heck doesn't love cotton candy? We got so much free food coming out of our ears this year, we literally do not know what to do with it, so you better come on down and help us finish this, you know what I'm saying? Did you know that 9 out of 10 Elon students recommend going to the Colonnade Spring Carnival in order to get rid of those mid-semester shakes and stresses? Don't believe me? Why don't you ask these people who went to the carnival last year?
It's better than late night.
Well, I had nothing to do on Thursdays, so I figured why not?
I married a supermodel at the carnival. Score.
So grab your friends and come on down to the Colonnade Spring Carnival, April 23rd, 2015, located in the middle of the Elon University Colonnades Quad. It's the Colonnade Spring Carnival, people! Yeehaw!
No, curse this blasted instrument! Ugh.
Welcome back, and right now I have a recent email to Marshall Brown, who told me that I'm gonna be delivering this to my house. He told me most recently that I can now share with you the details of exactly what I'm going to give you, and it's so exciting. And I'm pretty excited, but the whole thing is, it's going to be coming to the mail either tomorrow or Tuesday. Depends on my schedule, you know? But, yeah. We'll just see what happens, but in the meantime, I'm so excited, everyone, but, you know, things change, and when it comes with unboxing videos like this, you know, it's one of the special events that I had to finish on. And as of right now, I gotta finish a trailer, like just one of the trailers I buy and expect, and I gotta get ready to finish off one other video on my main channel. And that is going to be a special update regarding to the LukeJ62895's unboxing video special event video. See you there. Well, guys, after a whole week of waiting, I'm back to do a package video. It's been 2 months since I have been waiting for another unboxing video. For 2 months, I've been doing this unboxing video for a special event. Thank you for all of your patience, and let's open up this package right now and see what it is, shall we? See what I got. Okay. Let's see. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. It's not for Wayne. Okay. It is Freddie Mercury. I thought it was a MC Brown thing. Okay. I have to wait till tomorrow, but whatever. Thought so. It's a Freddie Mercury CD, but whatever. Yeah, I have to wait either tomorrow or Saturday, depends. But sorry, but it's not a month away. But well, Well, it's Mr. Bad Guy. Can we... Yeah, it's Mr. Bad Guy. Well, yeah, I'm confused by the title, Freddie Mercury, Mr. Bad Guy, but... I thought it was raised by the VHS, but nope, it was Mr. Bad Guy. But it would take me but I have to wait the next day or something till we get this, you know. Let's see. Front, the side, and the back, and it features like 11 songs in the package, you know. Just saying. That wasn't Wayne, that was just... That was screwing me over, you know? You know, that was cancel my frauds, you know? Just saying, YouTube. What have you done with me, Amazon? What have you done with me? But anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up right here and see what you think about this. But no. We're not going to wrap it up right here until we get the package. This will be the next... We're going to do the conclusion. The real conclusion will be coming tomorrow. Well, at least we're going to see what's going to happen next. So, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I am so sorry for the confusion. But... I got this from Amazon. I was so sorry, but I don't know where's my package from Marshall, but it's just never came yet. So let's just say we're gonna do this in first thing in the morning. If I wake up, then we're gonna see what happens. So anyway, let's continue on with this special event video, and we're gonna see what the package arrives, shall we? And I'll see you first thing either tomorrow or Sunday. See ya. After a week of waiting, I have a recent email from Marshall telling me that my package is coming in about a week from now. So, without further ado, let's gonna take another commercial break, and when we come back, we will do a package video for you guys, and we'll see what happens. We'll be right back.
Let's crack open the Marshall Brown Vault.
You want a banana?
Yeah!
What? Here you go.
Let's crack open the Marshall Brown vault.
Hello viewers, if you are watching this, then you can see that I have a new webcam. And it records in HD, so I'm going to be showing you some quality like that later. I think I'll show a link where you can too, but whatever. If it looks like my hair is messed up, it's because I've been shoveling lots of snow outside, and it's messed up my hair, which is ever so beautiful. Whatever. And also, with this new camera, I got some camera software, so it's possible for me to turn into a shark. I'm a shark now. I'm going to eat the people above. I'm going to make your face die. I feel so speechless. Now, I'm going to turn into something else. I'm going to turn into an alien. My eyes, they have an alien disorder known onto my planet as blah blah. Oh well. Too bad. But, you know, here we go. Another thing that's possible is for me to turn into things like the sky, or your hand, or the Mona Lisa, or some baby. I can even become the moon. Nothing is more rad than this. Now, oh wait, I always want to do something. Hello, I am the sky, and now you're going to die. I have just put a lot of snow on you, and I'm going to do more than that. I am going to make it do much more. It's going to kill you. Oh well. So basically, that's the video.
What is this? Why did you break this?
I didn't break it, I just detached it.
Welcome back to LukeJ62895's unboxing video special event. And after 2 weeks of waiting, I have got a package from Marshall Brown. Now let's just at least open up what it is, shall we? Because I finally got a package from Marshall after 2 weeks of waiting. He sent me an email recently, and he personally got me an address, and frankly, because I won't say it to the public, which I won't say it, frankly. But then again, I'll say this, okay? I just came back from work earlier today, and I expected a package from Marshall, thank God. But then I have to open this up right now and see what it is, shall we? But there you go. Let's see. Come on! Open it! Jesus Christ. This is from Marshall if he's watching this. Oh, come on. Okay. I got the package. Open it up. Okay, there we go. Got it. We got Raised by the VHS by Marshall Brown. The EP copy. Front, the side, and the back. There's no back. I don't know why. Let's call it. Okay, fine. It features copyright 2018 by Marshall Brown. Okay, that's cool. And it features Raised by the VHS, Driver 95, the year I was born in, Life Given, Leonard Walls. That was the time when I was born in. Go Space Rangers. How did that get in here? Okay, that's cool. Rayline's Shovel. Okay, that's cool. Do you like waffles? Branden, you watching this? This is for you. Melody of the Trees, Texas Thunderstorm, Hometown Ballad, and Bathroom Humor. This is 11 songs copy, which I got. And we got the the summer of 2008, which is called Filmmaking Camp. I don't know what this came from, but I might as well go watch that for LJPSP and React. In the future episode of LJ React, but there you go. I just don't know what's inside of that. Nothing. Okay, that's cool. And last but certainly not least, a Marshall's #1 guitar camp. Well, that's great. Marshall, I'd like to thank you for giving me these free followings. Now, thank you for watching this special event, unboxing video for today, April 26, 2018. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be another one of those episodes of Friday's LukeJ62895's episode 198. And hoping coming soon on Ultra Reacts will be Raised by the VHS, and later on will be Pay Game Podcast episode 16 through 45. I mean 30, sorry. Yeah, my mouth keeps moving. Jerome, Lucas, if you're watching this for you. But then after Larry will do his that's a Mad Mad World episode. For Ultra Reacts, I'll do this for Marshall if he's watching this. This is for fair use only, personal use. But until next time, this is LukeJ62895. Say goodbye, peace out, baby. We got more interviews with you guys very soon. But until then, Jeff Ross saying out. See ya.